Okay, so this is the Italian, and this is going to be the first video in the, you guys requested the guide on how to grind both the common turn and the axis. So Italy will be the first, then next will be Germany, and then Spain, and then last will be the Soviets. These are the nations that really have access. Not going to go over Japan. Grinding Japan, you should just get, essentially. Like, when you're attacking so much and everything, you should just get the traits. And if not, you should at least kind of try to get the traits that you would want. But we'll go into Italy. Before we start, though, I'm just going to go over some quick math. I know, scary stuff, but doing it will probably give you a better understanding of how to grind, but, you know, if not, just skip like a minute or two ahead, and you can just see the actual grind itself. This will apply, though, for every single video, so I'm not going to repeat this ever again. So if you want to actually see it, keep watching. If not, skip forward a few minutes. Okay, so experience is gained at a certain rate. You know, a base value is 0.45 a day. However, you know, depending on the size of division and whatever, it can be higher or lower, depending on the actual battalions in a division. But that probably won't matter for most people, because by the time that you're actually grinding, you're going to be using good division size templates. Essentially, if you're winning a battle, if you deal more damage, you get 400% more XP. So it's really, really important when you're grinding to actually be winning a battle. This will be very important for the Soviets, as unfortunately they are going to be grinding a lot of the time in the red. There's going to be a red bubble. When this happens, you get your XP scaled down. I'm not going to go into like the average, but you know, but yeah, you know, it's less. It's a lot less. Okay, so this is very important. Every day, you actually get less XP, until eventually it reaches 10% of what you would normally be gaining, so, and that's after 30 days. So it's very important that probably every at least 15 days you stop the combat and then just refresh and then re-attack, because you'll be getting more XP. If you like when you're grinding in Spain, if you and the Spanish are attacking, both with different generals, you split the XP. So this is kind of important for all sides, really. You know, don't like make sure that your Spain isn't attacking, and if the Soviets try not to attack where the Spanish are pushing, you can't really stop them, but you know. This probably won't be a thing, but if you command too many units, you'll receive a penalty. It shouldn't be a big deal, but it can be. And also, modifiers do stack. What I mean by this is if your guy is like politically connected and an old guard, which is like minus 20% in total, they do stack. So it's not just like one. So keep that in mind. And also, very, very important, if you are under the command of a field marshal, the field marshal does get 25% of the XP. So keep that in mind, that if you do put your guys under field marshal, yes, they will have better stats because of the field marshal, but they will also be getting XP, whether you like it or not. So with that, we can finally get into how you actually grind as Italy. So I'm not going to go over this. I will just set myself up with guns and support equipment so I don't run out. But I'm not going to go over how you do any of that. It's not what the video is about. So first off, group up your divisions. Obviously, yeah. I believe that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. So, take these 14 divisions out. Important to do, obviously. Is that all of them? I feel like there's more. I feel like I'm missing one. Guess not. Okay. Thought it was. Felt like it was. Okay. So, oh wait, I don't want it. Okay. These guys right here, swap them to these divisions right at the start. The reason you do this is so that you can convert a bunch of these divisions into the actual Mountaineer division. I think you convert, yeah, so you convert 3. So that'll just make it easier. You won't get as much terrain penalty when you're pushing the mountains here. Alright, next you delete the southern divisions, obviously, and then you split these in half. Just delete these, those in the army, and then you convert these 10 to cav divisions. After that, you make sure that all the cav divisions are selected, and just send them to hang out in Italy somewhere. Next, we do this. We make a front line like this. We grab the random general. You're not actually grinding this guy, you just do this. I call him a positioning general, so it's just the general you use to get into a grinding position, and you get some just passive XP on him. Which is nice because you can actually kind of get a 2.5 generals if you do this, because he will probably be able to get everything he needs by the end when you're doing your final push. So you get kind of 2.5 grind, essentially, instead of just 2. So, we're going to do this at 4 speed. So the first step is to take this tile and this tile to get into a really, really good position to finish up the grind, essentially. You're going to leave one division on each side just attacking, just to make sure that these guys don't try and come into the battle. So you want to get into your grinding position as quickly as possible. Oh, also just throw out this. It's not that much cast damage, but it does actually help quite a bit. Awesome. So, we should be, unless they fucking just appear out of nowhere, which they don't. So there we go. Now you're in grinding position. This is what I meant by like 3.5. You're pretty much done your grind, a lot of it on this guy. So he'll be very good to just kind of mop up the rest. So the first guy you grind is this guy right here. Obviously you let your divisions get back into position. Do these guys require artillery? Wait, never actually checked. They do, okay. That actually is kind of a big deal. Okay, cool. So we'll get back in position, and then we'll actually do this. Awesome, so that's how you do it. I'm going to pause just because I'm on 5 speed and everything, and I want to rush through this, but if you want to actually get the speed of a multiplayer game, go down to 3 speed. 3 speed, at least for me in single player, is about the speed, it's about 4 speed in multiplayer. But yeah, so, you know, do it based on your own kind of computer. So, now we look. You see that one on the Gondor is going to be very high, so we stop. Also make sure you look off to the side. You need to both be looking at your grind and at the terrain traits. If it gets up into the mid to high 80s, just stop, because you don't want to actually take any of the tiles. Otherwise, it's much harder to actually do properly if you take one of the tiles. So don't take the tiles. Let them reorg fully. and you move in, you can see that we're at okay. That's actually a bit too fast for me. Okay, so we're at 99%. So, yeah, we don't want to actually get any traits because then we'll grind slower. It's 50% slower for the first one. If you get one trait, you grind all the other traits 50% slower, and then it's 33% and then 25%. And that's the lowest you can go, but we don't want that. It makes it significantly harder if we do get a trait, to the extent that you might actually even want to just like grab like one of these generals or something. Like, it's that bad, kind of. Like, yeah, you might want to grind like this guy instead. I don't know. Like, it's really, really bad. Just don't do it. So now we're gonna do this. Look at this, obviously, and then we look. So we did that, put the desert tile. Still continue to grind this tile though. We're all good on that one. Okay, so we're gonna swap these now to tanks, and that will stop us from grinding cav and infantry leader, and we delete the front line so we don't grind organizer. And then let's finish up the engineer mount here. And now all that's left is this one right here for Desert Fox, which does actually have quite the way left. So let's go up to 5 speed on that. Don't take the tile, obviously. They're kind of bugging out a little bit, which is... Oh, I can't actually attack it. That's weird. Weird. Okay. I'm actually gonna go in and see what's up, because... What's going on? Why are you glitching it then? And take it. I don't know why it's glitching out, but that shouldn't be happening, obviously. Whatever that, it's not. Oh, it kind of is a big deal because we're just like, okay, that's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Can I come in a little bit too fast in all honesty? Oh, okay. Well, we got Desert Fox. Whatever, it's not that big a deal. Now you just, you finish it off. So you convert them back to cav, and then, yeah. And there you go. You got one general grinded. So, you grab, obviously, adaptable. See that logo? Oh my god, he is. Okay. Alright, I thought he was a little higher level. Whatever. But now you grab this guy. Okay, that seemed to have fixed it, actually. Doing that, so that's good. Okay, now we grind. It's right here. We're speeding along. Go down to 4 speed. I don't know why we're losing the desert battle, but oh, it's 5 division. That's why. Well, it'll be better now since we're already that. Should be fine there. So we're at, we're at pretty much everything. Except on this guy, you will actually get our expert, because he has Panzer Leader, this thing. Oh, that's all that's left. It's just actually mopping up all of this. We can go to 5 speed for this. Okay, so same with the other guy, you know, you convert them to tanks, delete the front line, go right back in. Okay, maybe not that hard, you know, but yeah, so you let them move back in, let them reorg, and entrench, so they don't just like insta break. Should be enough. You can see we're rapidly gaining Panzer Leader. There's nothing we can really do about that. We're gonna grind it, so you know, just don't grind that. Don't take the tile. Yeah, so you're gonna grind the Panzer Leader trait. Just grind it too quick, but as you can see, we're pretty much done. And at this point of the grind, it's not gonna actually stop us all that much from doing anything with it. So now you can do that. You can move back to tanks, or sorry, cav. You do that, and now you should. Yeah, there you go. Full grind with about a month and a half left, so I guess you're kind of cutting it close with this, but it's not too bad. You're going to promote both of them as well. Both of these guys. Let's grab this guy. Throw the guy that we kind of half grinded already on it. Oops. Okay, well, that should make it interesting, I guess. Misclick right there. And then just go in. And as you can see, he's already like half grinded, so you're gonna get stuff on him. Doesn't really matter that he's grinding super slow, because you know he's not one of the main guys that you were here to grind anyway, so it's not like the end of the world that he's grinding super slow now, because it doesn't matter. He literally does not matter. Slow it down. You can see he actually did get quite a good grind. Anyway, now you can swap him out for the actual general. And again, we're a few days late, but we're not taking focuses or anything. We're not like, you'd probably have like something down here. You know, you'd be at War Eco. So it's not a big deal. You would be done this by now. Else you wouldn't be on 5 speeds. You'd probably actually be able to micro this a little bit. But yeah, make sure that make sure you're done by, you know, December kind of thing. But either way, now you know how to grind. So there you go. I'll be releasing the Germany part next, and then the Spain part, and then Soviets last. Also, during the Spain one, since Spain is a minor Axis ally, talk about the other minor Axis allies. And during the Soviet one, I'll talk about the Comintern allies, Mongolia and Iran. Afghanistan, you're not going to grind, so not even going to talk about it. Hungary, you might if you go tanks. Same with Bulgaria, you might. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and again, hope you learned something. All right.